Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first week of match casting for the Dominion League of some kind. I am Juniper, and this is The Bee, who is with me today.
Hi.
Um, yeah, I did a really poor job of explaining that, but essentially, it is. I think it's some weekly thing the Dominion League is doing. It's been going on for some time, but we're doing the first one of this season.
Yeah, these featured matches are really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty nice high profile one as well.
I lost that table, so I have to get back.
Alright, and we're going to start.
Okay, I'm back. Oh,
Everything looks
NX.
good on the screen. Okay, cool. So, okay, Ferryman's going to be Gladiator, so the 6th Ferryman anyone buys is going to be the Fortune. I'm
The
not
Fortune.
yeah. I don't I
Hmm.
think if you reveal with Gladiator, I don't think you remove one from the pile, but I could be wrong. Maybe you do.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
My
I'm always
intuition
confused because some
yeah.
cards do and some others do not. I was
Yeah.
surprised when I first saw Magpie as Ferryman set aside, and I was surprised I get Magpies that way.
It might actually, because it says from its pile, but
I think so. Could be.
my
Yeah.
intuition says no, but that's from like Dominion rules of like 5 years ago, so it may have changed.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
I'm not.
I'm sure someone in chat will clarify that at some point. Or we'll just find out. Because I do think
We,
Ferryman is pretty decent here. I don't know if it's amazing, but it's
okay,
decent.
Sauna.
Yeah,
For
so
the
there.
5, I would go Sanctuary first, right? So you really want to thin. Oh,
Whoa.
Desperate.
Okay. No, I don't hate this. Trading
Oh,
Post
okay.
Sanctuary is pretty nice actually. I haven't even looked at the whole board yet. I'm still just trying to like.
Oh, you're right about Training Post and Sanctuary. Interesting. That
Yeah.
was not on my radar. I mean, you can just trash the curse
Yeah.
as well, so.
I actually think I would have preferred Trading Post over Sanctuary for the 5-2, but with Desperation, I think it's correct to just take 2 5s. Pretty strong.
Hmm.
And then Russ opened Sauna Trading Post, which makes sense too. If you collide the two, you get a lot of trashing. I like the
That's true.
open. I like the open from both players.
I don't know if I
um.
would have been for Trading Post, but I can see that for sure.
Mhm.
I mean, you can always exile with Sanctuary if you don't want the silvers anymore, so.
Yeah. We're going to see a really fast pivot into a bunch of sanctuaries, I think, at some point, because peddlers are just getting all the peddlers is usually just really strong. I don't know about
Yeah.
taking a curse there for the royal carriage. I think I would have just rather have taken the dungeon. I don't really agree with taking a curse there.
No, he gets a lot of curses.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. It seems really bad, actually.
That's really a lot of desperation.
Yeah. Um yeah,
Do you just
doing
exile the curses then, or do you
yeah, you
try to trash
could
them?
you definitely could do that. I It's just better not to take the curses at all though, in my opinion. I really
Yeah.
don't like what Russ did as well. Desperationing for 2 sanctuaries. Like if you could do it for 2
Yeah.
Dens of Sin, I would say it's worth it, but you can't because it's not an action card. But yeah,
Oh, sure. Yeah, true.
I don't love this line, but it is what it is. But I do think they over desperated a little bit for sure. That's what it feels like to me. Mm. So, seeing the first royal carriage from Mahowrath. Russ took one earlier, I think. All right, another
Someone.
desperation for a peddler. Okay,
Wow.
that's there's no debate here. That's just
Oh.
that's just terrible. That's just not good at all.
I'm
Um,
really a bit confused.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's all right though.
I mean, you sure want paddlers, but take a curse for that? I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
definitely not. Um, hmm. All right.
Okay, no paddler then.
Yeah, I like going for Dens of Sin. They're nice
Yeah, I like.
draw. Nice draw.
Yeah.
I don't love taking a desperation. With Sauna and Trading Post making good, the desperation really doesn't seem that bad. It's not like once you get thin, it's not bad, but until you do, it's just preventing you from seeing your good cards as often. It's less bad than it usually is, but doesn't make it good.
Yeah.
Um, this game is going really fast. I don't know. My sense of time is weird right now. I'm still recovering from a sickness, so
Hmm.
um, maybe this game
Yeah,
is
but
just going normal speed, but this game really seems like it's going fast. There's like a lot of decision points. Um, all right. I wonder if they're gonna
yeah,
exile
but
the curse.
I
Okay.
I feel like it's fast too, so you can't be that wrong.
Yeah. I think at this point,
You take a bunch of paddlers.
yeah, I kind of like stonemasoning for a sanctuary and a ferryman, and then taking like three peddler. That might be better to just take a den and three peddlers. Draw is just really good. I,
Yeah.
I could see that too. It might just be den and three peddlers.
Yeah, I think I would go then and some paddlers.
I'm not even that excited about the ferryman. Actually, I might if
Mm.
stonemason royal carriage sanctuary probably just be a better line. Oh my god.
Desperation again.
Yeah. Hmm.
I didn't expect so many curses to.
They have another. Yeah. I think I would just buy the. Hmm. I kind of just want the Den of Sin, to be honest.
Yeah,
I really just want to
I
draw
like.
cards. Um. And with the Sauna Avantos, well, with the Avantos not readily available yet. Like the royal carriages are almost
Yeah,
a trap almost. Like they're not bad, but they're not helping you draw your deck.
yeah, I think the dance just help you
Yeah.
draw all your good cards a bit
Yeah.
faster.
I think they should have gotten more dens over some of these desperation.
Yeah, this amount of desperations is really confusing me.
Yeah. Really used by it. Although it's I mean, once you get your deck under control, you're much more happy to do that. Trading
I think
post
so,
gets
yes.
you economy and stuff, so you would eventually do. I just didn't like how they did it so early, so aggressively. But
I mean, probably one early on to get a 5 cost if you don't hit 5, but otherwise, I think I wouldn't have touched all these
yeah,
desperations.
I'm surprised that only one dungeon gone too. Dungeon's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm really curious how the ferryman.
We
with the
won't see
new,
it.
yeah. Guess we'll never find out. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Hmm?
If Russ had like $8 here, I would desperation and buy two dens actually. But I think dens are just really good.
So there's only one desperation left, right? If you can't
Yeah,
gain a curse, you just don't get to. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't get a curse.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm.
This deck is kind of bad.
Yeah.
I mean, all of their decks are kind of bad. It's because they took all those desperations.
I mean, they trashed a bunch of curses already, but
Yeah,
it's yeah that
but it looks like we're gonna get a
there's.
pile out pretty soon here.
I think so. Yes.
Peddlers start getting a
And in
little.
Stone Mason helps. You have royal carriages and you have a lot of buys. I think that could be pretty quick.
Okay, here we go. Ferryman Gladiator. Chariot Race draws the card. This is just a nice thing for consistency with how things work. The Gladiator deals with not being in the supply due to Ferryman. So it does? Guess it does. Okay. Um,
Can
this
Mahowrath pile
already
here
this already feels piley-ish.
with a Stone Mason?
You can stonemason a peddler into two duchies if you're panicked.
Okay.
Um, yeah, this will just do
Hmm.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a really clean win.
Yeah.
Um, all right, so that was Mahowrath win. Okay, we're on to game.
Oh,
On to game two.
mirror progress and Way of the Frog.
You know the frog. All right, well, there's stockpiles, so you're
Hmm.
clicking on that, and there's bounty hunters, so you're probably also clicking on that. Although, maybe there's a case to just open armory stockpile instead. Because poets are pretty nice. Progress is. You gain a card, put it on your deck.
Yeah.
Okay. It's decent.
I like the openings of Bounty Hunter and Stockpile.
Yeah, they're alright. It might be better than armory. Not clear to me. What's Root Cellar do again? Oh, Root Cellar is pretty nice for thinning, actually. So maybe you do just open the armory. Because you can just gain stuff with Lurker pretty quickly. There's draw as well with
Mm,
figurine. You could start buying a bunch of figurines and draw um, all the spoils from the bandit camps. There's, yeah, I think you do want to open armory.
okay, interesting.
Progress overrides Falconer.
I think
Um,
so.
it should. Because you either choose to do Falconer first or second. And if you choose it second, it loses track. And if you do it first, it still goes on top due to progress, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think no matter what
I think you.
happens.
I don't think that you have the ability to choose.
Probably because it's the same regardless.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. Progress is unstoppable, I agree. Based. Hmm.
Mm.
Feels like it isn't sometimes, but it is. Bandit Camp.
We should pile pretty soon as well, right? This kingdom. This should be go
That's not clear
quick.
to me actually. I think this game could end on provinces. Like I know the stockpiles will pile for sure.
Yeah, I think that will go soon.
Poets don't draw themselves, so the more poets you add, the worse they get. And then I kind of don't see a second, third pile. Like maybe figurines, if you're going for Bandit Camp figurine stuff. Maybe. That is an option.
Yeah, that
Only thing here's
the
Bounty
only
Hunter.
other.
Oh.
Yeah, the only other draw is Root Cellar. If you don't go with figurine, but I don't know if you really want all this depth.
Yeah. I think one root cellar is fine. Yeah, I think. Who has the second Bounty Hunter?
I think Maho, but I'm not 100% sure.
Whoever does is probably doing better. Russ has the second Bounty Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think Russ is probably doing better just because of that. But not an incredible turn for Russ. We see the first root cellar from Mahowrath as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if either player will start going into figurines. Because it seems obvious
We'll
to me
both have a
I
road
want
cellar now.
figurines. I don't know, it
Yeah,
just seems like a really good card to me. What's mirror? Is it action card? Okay.
Mirror is you gain the second one, no? If you yeah. If Raz has two bounty hunters, why are there only two cards in exile?
That's a good question.
And Maho has 5 in exile, so
Well, it starts with Russ bottom decking Bounty Hunter after opening it.
oh, okay.
And then he Way of the Frogged it, which may have made sense. But that's also going to slow you down even further. Maybe he just really wanted to set it aside an estate and couldn't.
Probably.
I'm not gonna bother checking, but
I just wondered because that
yeah.
doesn't make much sense if he has two bounty hunters and
Oh,
so have
poets
two
draw
cards and
poets draw spoils. Forgot about that.
oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
That's actually
Okay, we have two piles nearly empty. Yeah.
yeah. Now the province race will begin. It's really
Yeah.
clear what the third pile will be. Oh, it doesn't happen because the spoils are top deck. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, figurine is definitely the way to go then. Wow, Bandit Camp's kind of bad here actually. um, that's a big nerf. Top decking the spoils. Oh my lord, that's terrible.
Oh yeah, yeah, but because of progress. I just wondered, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine once you have a
I
bunch of
mean, Bandit Camp
figurines
is
in
the
hand.
only plus action, but top deck spoils are not great.
No. This feels like figurine stockpile to me. But that might be wrong. I want to have that stockpile pressure. It's definitely tempting to just take both stockpiles here, but I think figuring stockpile is the best because it gives you draw on top.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Yeah, like if you draw enough stockpiles, you can just pretty much empty the estates, and that's a win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That probably won't happen, but oh,
Another bandit.
I don't like this
So
at
many
all.
bandit camps.
This is really slow. I don't like this at all.
Yeah. Do you just take the stockpile
Yeah,
so Maho can? Yeah.
you just take the last
I think you
stockpile.
have to. Yeah. I mean, Root Cellar draws all these spoils now, but if you don't have a buy, it doesn't really help.
Yeah, Root Cellar pretty much has to find
And
a
that's a lot of Root
stockpile.
Cellars.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't have any stockpiles in deck,
Yeah,
right? They're all in exile.
Malwrath
Yeah.
really needed to take a stockpile. I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah.
It was. I'm gonna be honest. It was probably a game-losing mistake not to take the stockpile there, because now I have no idea what Malwrath does here. Like, all right, your
I
deck
mean,
is mostly under
you can.
control now, but like, oh, wait, Russ has only 3 cards in exile. What?
Yeah, that's so. I'm so confused.
I'm really confused by that. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, maybe Mahowrath is fine. I don't know. Like, it's really hard to overcome. Only thinning 3 cards.
Yeah, I
Mao
thought.
has 2
I
bounty
also thought
hunters?
Mao has to. I was thinking the same, but
No, I checked. I'm pretty sure it was Russ that had 2.
hmm.
I looked it up.
uh, for sure has two. He had two in hand last turn. I believe.
Russ, Mahowrath.
Or is it? No, it's.
Oh, it's
uh,
because Russ triggered a Falconer. That's okay.
Okay.
I'm really tired. I just looked at it. It was like, oh, it's Russ's turn. So clearly Russ gained that. And no, it was a Falconer
Okay.
gain.
Uh,
Oh my god. All
but-
right. Well, that explains it.
yeah, that does explain it.
God, I'm so stupid.
So you have a lot of money and a lot of debt and can't do anything really useful here.
Yeah.
You really need buys. Hmm.
Yeah, that's another reason figurine's kind of nice.
Yeah. But I feel like figurines and multiple buys in a turn is really tricky. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now these root
all
sellers
this
are.
money is gone.
What is the purpose of
Goes
this
for a
match? I mean,
duchy.
what's the purpose of anything? I'm gonna get really existent. Oh, I don't like this duchy at all. This is a fear duchy. I don't.
Yeah.
But there's like nothing to
I
be
mean,
afraid
probably you
of.
have to fear if you don't have a buy, right? It's
N-
charm buy or charm with game?
No, there's
Charm is
nothing.
also buy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, charm is
You
buy
have
as well.
good
Yeah,
deck control.
charm
Yeah.
is probably better
So
than figurine right now. Yeah. But
I think you just have to go for buys as Mao.
yeah, you needed a charm there.
Yeah.
And then you can charm gain and get a figurine and a charm. Yeah, it's pretty straight. Like yeah,
I
you're
mean,
not
the good
stopping
thing is
Russ. I'm sorry. Continue.
um, the good thing is that the duchies won't hurt too much if you have two bounty hunters and you draw your deck. You can just exile them every turn. But I don't think that's the way to score here.
Yeah, not getting that stockpile was completely game losing. It was really bad.
Yeah, and not gaining an additional other buy then if you don't have the stockpiles.
Yeah, but at that
You
point, yeah, you just needed the stockpiles. You needed pressure.
yeah,
Yeah, overthought it for sure.
probably
Um, yeah. So
I'm not sure if Maho can recover here
no,
from
it's
here.
completely over. I'd be really surprised if Mao wins here.
Man, the root cell is a nice draw, but they just need all your money to
Yeah.
repay the debt and can't do anything really useful then. I mean, he has pile pressure probably, but it's not like you can score and pile. Oh, we have a lurker here. Interesting.
Yeah. So all Russ has to really do here is
To pile. The root cell is
yeah,
probably.
like Russ just needs to hit net $9 and he's fine. Um because the lurker will just trash one of the root sellers. Mahowrath is never gonna score more than a province,
How
so
many stockpiles does he have left?
um
Stockpiles are that's on 3, right? So okay.
yeah, Russ has quite a few still.
I think 3 should be 3.
Mahowrath only has 4. Russ has 3, so it should be 3 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even hitting province.
Yeah, I mean you have so much debt, so yeah.
And,
Oh, he takes a buy. That's a
all
good
right,
decision. But I
it's resigning.
think it's
Really,
too
the
late.
only resigning's the only good. Like taking that duchy that
Mm.
one turn, it should have been charm, but the game was already completely
Yeah.
over pretty much.
Yeah, but he lost a turn with
Yeah.
by not adding a buy.
It might even be in hand already. 369, 10, 11.
Is it?
No, it's $1 short.
Oh, you can look at one root cellar and you only need to
Yeah, you
9 then.
you have to
Okay, yeah, yeah.
you have
I
to play
see,
the
I
you
see.
have to play
It's
this root
one
cellar.
short.
Province set aside, yeah. So it's $1 short of a win for Russ. You just have to play this root cellar. I mean, I guess you don't have to.
Yeah.
You could just
I don't
province and just say, all right, you're not winning this game ever. It's probably the best line still. It doesn't matter really. There's
yeah, it
nothing. There is nothing. Oh, there's even a falconer on top. Okay, yeah, you should have just played the root cellar. This is needless. I'm,
Oh, sure, you could just have
if there's just a
falconed one.
yeah,
Ah, yeah, yeah, I
uh,
forgot about that. Yeah.
there's just a falconer on top. No one's tracking X, myself included.
I'm just not able to. I try to, but I fail a lot
Yeah, it
of time.
takes
Oh,
practice and a lot of focus,
so
and it's really easy to lose focus. Oh, we even saw the falconer. Yeah, there's just no excuse not to play the root cellar
oh,
there.
okay, yeah, sure.
Oh my god. All you had to do was find $1 and you would have been fine. Alright, I feel like I'm starting to
Yeah,
finally wake up. Ooh.
that's so much points that
Coffee
Maho
is
is behind.
a cold drug. Love coffee.
Coffee is nice.
Yeah. Trying to drink tea as well. But sometimes I just need that bitter suffering in a cup. I love coffee. Um Bounty Hunter, one of these. Yeah. The armory isn't doing anything.
Probably.
So
I,
10, 14, 15, 16, $20 minus 9 is 11, I believe.
yeah, Mm-hmm.
I don't trust my
That's
math
correct.
today, but
That's correct.
yeah, probably yeah. This is just completely over. Like, I'm just gonna put it. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, he has more
Oh,
than 20.
what did I miscount?
He can double. Interesting.
I miscounted something.
Probably.
Whatever. No,
I
I
just
miscounted stuff.
did the 20 minus 9 correct, not the 20 is correct.
Yeah, the $20 was. I just miscounted somewhere.
Yeah, great.
Oh my god!
Hmm.
And
Oh yeah, probably
suddenly with
probably
this. Oh no! This isn't a win.
oh no. Do you go for a state then?
I mean, you have to.
Does it
Oh
does
my
ones
god!
really help you?
And because Russ didn't take the free win on the last turn, he might lose here.
Probably.
He definitely loses here, right? How many Falconers does Mahowrath have? It's like 2, right?
Oh, yeah, if he finds it, he can just take the root cellars and buy
A duchy, and it's over.
a
Well,
Dutch.
that has to be a
No, Duchy
province.
is not enough.
It has to be a province still. But
Yeah, or
damn,
Duchy estate, or to that. Yeah, I think the
what?
province is the cheapest thing.
I
You
can't
exile the
I can't
province.
be
Okay,
awake. This
it.
this is a dream. This isn't real. What is going on? If there is a tie and you can't win, you absolutely take the tie. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe not though. Maybe not though, because Russ only has one more stockpile. They don't have figurine, and if you can just double province as Mahowrath, you just double province.
He is the second falconer. Oh, he has 12 debt now. How much money does he have there?
Uh,
12 debt is a lot.
I don't even.
Can he exile something for coins? Yeah, the root cellar. Okay.
You know, this is it. Incredible,
Wow.
incredible.
Wow.
I am beyond shocked.
Wow. This is.
Oh my god. Yeah, take your wins when you see them. I mean, to be fair,
Wow.
I didn't see it, but I'm also not playing, so.
I, I was surprised that he didn't resummon and
Wow,
thought he should see something I don't see, but I totally believed in you that if you don't see it.
that's
Way of the Ox. Ooh.
wow. It wasn't guaranteed. I'm pretty sure it was. Maybe it was, but there was pretty much no reason not to play it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were in a good spot just to try it.
Oh, there's Trail Witch's Hut. That's um
Mm-hmm.
populate. Oh, this board's gonna explode really fast. There's Grim as well.
Groom
Um,
Ironworks.
yeah.
Somewhere.
Well, you're just opening Groom Chapel regardless of what you have. So
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, it's just Groom Chapel. There's nothing else to think about. I don't think.
And then you groom trails.
Does this get up to populate even? No, it doesn't, because you just empty the grooms, you empty the trails, you empty the estates. Trail doesn't suck. What? Trail's amazing.
Trail is nice.
Oh, it makes the game worse. Yeah, fair enough.
Does it? Okay.
Well, this specific, just
Okay,
because
yeah,
it's
this
just
one
a pile.
probably.
It's just a Zergra.
Yeah.
I don't like the craftsman. I don't understand the craftsman.
Hmm.
It's not permadeath. That's not true. You can just groom for silvers too. And groom is so stupid. You can pile duchies with craftsmen? I mean, sure, if you draw
Yeah.
8 craftsmen. Not free though. It's really slow. But, I mean, it's probably fine, honestly. I just don't want a craftsman yet.
Both have a craftsman, right? Groom Trail is so nice.
Mm-hmm. Hmm?
Okay, you rather. Okay.
This makes no sense. Just play the trail. I'm really confused by that.
Stone Mason.
I'm very confused. You have to trash the trail. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess you do. Apparently you have
it
to.
is there.
It looks like neither player is going for the Groom Zerg rush, which I guess means we're in for an exciting game. But for the audience, you just rush Groom here, and then you just rush Estates.
So do you
Yeah.
there is
So
no money left, so
boring.
do you just gain things via craftsman and groom and don't care about depth then? Is
Um,
that the plan?
I guess I don't know. But it's certainly a way to play. I just I don't know. I don't know what's best when you're only allowed to gain 1 groom per game. Because now I have to think about it. It's like knowing
Hmm.
a solution to a math problem, and they're like, all right, well now solve it, but like with Greek equations inserted, and now I have to now I have to figure out what the Greek equations mean. Shout out to tariffs.
Hmm.
Whoa, what are we gonna gain with
Oh,
the
Stone Mason
stonemasons?
Trail is
I guess
that
craftsman.
was the reason for it's a lot of craftsmen.
Okay, so now instead of taking no debt with the groom, we're gonna take debt for trail. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right, cool. Yeah, I guess we're just. I guess they just had a gentleman's agreement to just not get groom this game. Sure. I mean, all right. I can live with that. Maybe this game still will pile out.
I think so.
I mean, it's looking like it will, regardless. Okay, no, you're not allowed to do that. You can't get groom. That's not allowed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not allowed. You're not allowed to gain a second groom.
I would have played this game so different,
Yeah,
but
me
it's
too.
very cool to see what they do. Oh, second
I really feel like I'm in a dream world right now. It's so weird seeing this. Hmm. Russ
Yeah, we grew the
looks in a.
groom.
Russ looks oddly in a worse spot here.
Does he?
Yeah,
Oh, he has less gainers for sure, but
he has much less
hmm,
gainers. Although he has a lot more groom, which is pretty good. So it might be fine.
he has one more groom.
Yeah.
So is one a lot?
Yeah. Once
Hmm.
Mahowrath got the second groom, Russ was like, all right, gloves off. We're gonna play this game proper now. We're gonna get all the
Yeah.
grooms. You forced my hand. The concert of Europe is over. No more. I watched a history video about that
Hmm.
time period recently. It was really cool. Um, so I'm really glad I got to mention it. All right. And the funny thing is, the Witch Hut curse ends up kind of mattering, and the draw's really nice too. It's like a village. Like, I can't
Yeah.
imagine ever getting a Witch Hut,
I think
but
you can.
now that you have it, it's pretty nice.
Okay, you have 5 gainers in hand.
Yeah, you do. That's true.
It's still not enough, right? But it's
Yes,
getting close.
it's getting very close.
Oh, sure, you
Um,
have stonemason. Yeah, but you have no
yeah.
money for stonemasoning. Or you can
Well,
stonemason
yeah,
something into
yeah,
something. That was probably the suggestion.
yeah. You would stonemason trail into two estates, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Hmm. Interesting. This
there might have been a
here is already a
win.
line.
There might have been a win somewhere where you stonemason the witch's hut into two grooms, but I don't know. This feels like a win. Feels like there's a
It
win
feels
here
like a win,
somewhere.
but I don't see it.
Yeah.
It feels like there is one, but I don't see it.
Yeah, you don't even need to score points. You just empty like grooms and something else. Aku says craftsman, which definitely you can do.
I think there is a horse down there. That's true.
You kind of need to figure
I
out
mean, Way of the
now.
Ox helps, kind of helps with actions, but
Yeah, but then you
yeah.
lose gainers at a certain point. Alright, apparently we're just going for it.
Mm-hmm. And you can gain 2 craftsmen off of it, right?
Mm-hmm. You can. That is true.
But that's still. Oh, this is always brain breaking for me to count what I can do with it. It feels still. I still don't see it. It feels like it's there, but I still don't see it.
Getting close or not. Well, you definitely want to play groom for groom twice before triggering with this horse, because you throw two horses in there
Mm-hmm.
for sure. I don't
Yeah,
know where
that
Aku's
seems
getting
good.
the groom for groom 4 times, but definitely for 3 times. Oh, I guess Aku's thinking way ahead. You just trigger the shuffle.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Honestly, the win's probably
And
just
then you
right
have
here.
horses. It should be there, right?
It's close. It's definitely close.
Okay, you grew for estates already.
Yeah, I don't.
Interesting.
that point, if you're doing that, you might as well just get
It's
5
not.
duchies because you're afraid.
I think.
This is weird. I don't like this at all. I would just
What
take
is he?
at this point. I would just take 5 duchies if you're panicking like this. Um, yeah, 'cause that closes off the
Games.
estate win forever.
Yeah. Oh, the witches had.
Doing
Oh,
it
interesting.
this way, maybe it's fine.
I think the points lead is enough.
It's not the.
Russ only has one craftsman,
Oh, whoa,
or has he
whoa.
has two?
But Russ can still gain more
Probably two.
craftsmen.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a weird game.
This is
It
really
ended up being interesting.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Russ looks completely good. Although Mahowrath could dud. Just gotta count on it.
Probably.
Hmm.
There
I
is a
mean,
good chance
it
it
happened
happens.
last game, so maybe it'll happen this game.
Yeah. Okay, now he gets.
That game was
She's
dead to
okay.
rights, and Mahowrath found a way to win.
Yeah. Okay, found the
It's so
rails
funny.
through.
Mahowrath 16.
Yeah, I mean, you never care of that here.
Getting an image of like Mahowrath just maxing out his credit card, buying Ferraris and crashing them, and he still just gets bailed out in the end and wins. I just think that's really.
Mm. He needs to find more gainers. Just one more.
No, this game's
Here we
already
go.
over. It's easy. Win in
Here we
hand.
go. Yeah, yes, it's in hand. Yeah,
Win was in hand.
yeah, it's there. You just have to. Yeah.
So the moral of the lesson is max
It's
out your
much
credit card.
easier
You
than.
win. You win when you do. Okay, we're going for Dutchy. Oh, yeah, that's fine too.
Nice.
Yeah, Mahowrath
Wow.
on a bit of a roll right now.
It's for sure.
Gotta collect the 26 set. Man,
This is.
Collections is gonna have
It's
a
always so
field day
exciting
with
for me.
Mahowrath after this. Oh wow. What's the riverboat?
Riverboat.
Rice broker? Oh,
Rice broker. That's huge.
that is really huge. However, you can
That's
just
great.
alms
Oh,
for
you have a
cemetery
mass and
twice.
arms.
Wait, why don't you just alms for
Go
cemetery
apprentice.
twice? Why do you do that?
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, just alms for cemetery twice. And you're completely thin, and then you can just amass
Yeah, you can
whatever.
always arms for other stuff. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, nice.
I guess apprentice almsing once is fine too, honestly. Probably okay.
Apprentice to cemetery, and you draw your deck.
I kind of don't like doing that
Oh, you.
actually. The main reason I don't like doing that is because you have less to do on this turn, whereas next turn
Yeah,
you might
that's
have
true.
more to do. So,
Yeah,
like, you're only drawing coppers here. Hitting 4 doesn't seem all that important, and
yeah,
next
you have
turn,
arms. So
yeah,
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 that was just
yeah.
your longer game.
It's
It's
definitely,
good draw, but
it's definitely the easy decision is to crash cemetery. Think about it for a bit. You're like, I can wait.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
So we're gonna see Grave Robber Catacombs loop stuff at this point. With how thin these decks are, probably what will happen. Which means Village Green's really pivotal here. It's the only village. Oh wait, no, there's. But still, Village Green's super strong here. Yep.
You trashed the apprentice to cemetery. Interesting.
We're gonna see a ghost here, I think. See an alms. We could see an alms for cemetery here, tossing the grave robber. Could see an amass for something else. It's not clear to me which one's better. You're completely killing your economy if you alms for cemetery here.
Well, I completely forgot that a mass gains your actions up to 5 if you don't have an action card in play. That was, I think, I'd take the ghost. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Grave Robber is also a card I'm really struggling to play with.
Yeah, grave robber is definitely tricky.
I can't count how many tricky cards are in Dominion for me.
It's fine though.
It makes it very interesting for sure.
I don't know about gaining a second grave robber for Mahowrath.
Why
That
do you do that?
seems a bit. There's nothing in the trash to gain yet. Rush provinces. Yeah, I mean that'll be more or less the
Yeah.
plan. You're gonna do some catacombs, village green, province loop stuff. I mean it's kind of a weird build for everybody, honestly. It just feels weird, even if it's the correct build. But I think Akuchini means that the build is just weird. Um, I know what Akuchini is difficult for no reason. Um, Alright, so I'm assuming we're going to see an alms for Village Green. I don't love Mahowrath's build order.
Hmm.
Ghost play doesn't make sense. Now we have two grave robbers.
Hmm.
And I don't know what we're doing now.
It gains an apprentice from the trash, right? If you
Yeah, now you just give Mahowrath free ammunition to do whatever.
gains a cemetery, you can trash. Okay.
Yeah, this is just bad.
Hmm.
I mean, you have to play this Village Green as draw right now. You don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Because you have to deny the action card from. You have to make him look really stupid here for his build order. And the best way to do that is to take away the apprentice. What is the plan for Mahowrath? I don't know.
Mm,
I
That's
I'm
a good
not.
question.
I mean, the plan is presumably using catacombs, but we've yet to see a catacomb. Yeah, like now. All
It's
right, now what does Russ do? Like, this is so bad for him. My God,
uh,
Mahowrath's just screaming ahead right now, in my opinion. Okay, nice. Now you can
I'm
kill the
still so
apprentice.
confused that I have no idea how this turns out.
Yeah, in the last yeah, it's just not Russ's day, I guess. It happens. I mean, you're definitely sacking the apprentice for catacombs, which doesn't top deck. And then you're playing village green. There's kind of no way to
Oh,
do this where ghost doesn't. Hmm.
you,
Well, you just won't play
yeah,
ghost.
okay.
It would be a bad idea too.
Mm.
You're gonna top deck Apprentice with the second Grey Robber play. You're not gonna. It's insane. For multiple
Why don't
reasons.
you want to play the Ghost?
Because Apprentice top decks from the Grey
Oh,
Robber, and
okay.
you both want it to trash.
Okay.
And also, I don't like this long ship.
Hmm.
Because you could just have gotten the Catacombs instead, which is every turn, and then you would have gotten the Village Green anyway, and would have had more interesting gain and play opportunity. It's fine. Doesn't really matter.
Okay, we see a Catacombs for
Yeah.
Russ2. That's great.
Okay, now we're trashing a.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, you can gain it back with the
Yeah.
Great Robber.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't like this.
So that's not too bad. Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely gonna sack. Well, not even definitely. But I guess ideally you would sack the Catacombs for a Grave Robber, get another Village Green, draw it all back, get the Catacombs top
Mm-hmm.
deck. Then you still don't really want to ghost it. Because it's good trash fuel, and then you even have Longship down for next turn. Yeah, so you just don't play the Ghost. Man, maybe
Yeah.
Ghost just isn't good here. Ghost is looking really bad here, like every turn. It's probably going to
The
start
way
being good pretty soon.
they played for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you
I would
gotta.
have played this completely different, and I'm always so surprised that the top level players always see strategies
Mm-hmm.
that I would have never seen. But yeah, the way they play the Ghost is not a great idea, I think.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm surprised
You
at that. My intuition told me, yeah, Ghost is amazing here, but so far it's just been nothing but bad.
yeah.
It'll start being good though soon, I imagine. Once the decks get a little bit thicker, they'll be pretty nice. Like if you can
So
Ghost a
the
Grave
more
Robber.
they have you can, yeah, Ghost probably turning into good soon.
Mm-hmm.
Already.
Like I think Russ had like a 1-in-6 draw where he bottom decks his Grave Robber, and then like you Ghost that and you're super happy. But
Yeah.
it was a 1-in-6 draw like earlier in the game. But other than that,
Now you Grave Robber the Catacombs for Village Green and something. Or don't you? Okay.
just fancy. There's no reason to
Interesting.
That's
I
just.
totally believe they know what they do, but I don't understand what they are doing.
Alright.
You Grave Robber the Apprentice, or what do you do?
Yeah, at some point for sure. Gaining Patrician is pretty nice too. It's a good draw,
Mm-hmm.
especially now that the
Yeah.
Village Greens are gone. Pretty happy to take.
Yeah. I like that.
Russ needed a same turn play both Village Greens last turn. I wasn't even tracking, to be honest.
I didn't realize too. I mean, a Method Arms is a great combi. I haven't had that in a game so far, I guess. And with the cemeteries here, it's very huge
Mm-hmm.
for the start.
Okay, now it makes sense to get another long shot. Aku likes provinces
Yep.
now. I think you could keep building, honestly. But a province here is fine too. I don't hate it. I just feel like you could keep building. But I am pretty rusty. Dominion days. Aku is not. I definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the piles are low, but I'm not sure if they're too low to that you just have to green now, or if you could delay it 1-2 turns.
Whoa, we're trashing Patrician for a.
Wow. I know you buy arms, okay. Precious gold?
Uh,
Huh? What? Wait.
this
Gained a
seems
symmetry.
terrible.
Does he try to pile that way with the points lead? But that would still be 3. No. Would still be 3 turns, right? That can't be. That doesn't sound like the plan for me, but I'm not sure.
You're gonna do it this way. I'd almost rather apprentice twice. Grave robber. I want the draw
Hmm.
more than I want anything else.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
Mahowrath
agree.
can pile, yeah. But he's not gonna lower the grave robbers or the cemetery. Right? Like, that
But
seems
you
like a
can't
bad
grave.
idea.
Can you? Or you can? Can you grave robber for symmetries, or is it just if you grave robber or catacombs, you can gain symmetries?
Um you gain cards costing up to 4 from the pile when you crash catacombs, but
Yeah,
um can't gain them from the trash, I don't think. From the, only from the
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I meant from the pile, not
Hmm.
from the trash.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Russ can pile,
Wow,
but he
Russ took a grave robber. That's crazy.
does he try to win? I mean, he has to score.
He can't win. There's no win here.
He can't.
You can take a bunch of
Okay.
points. You can
Wow.
crash. Okay. Oh
No.
wait, he wins. Wait, I'm stupid. Never
But
mind.
it's just the symmetry points.
I'm
Interesting.
just
Yeah.
I'm just dumb. Okay. Uh, I'm just really
Wow.
tired, I guess. All right, cool. That was a really nice one, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. That was
Yeah.
not on my radar at all. Really well
I
done.
was wondering, but I didn't, and I somehow miscounted. So I thought that's not enough.
Yeah,
Pathfinding
I
is
think.
nice. Phew, but what do you pathfind here?
Um, rats. No. I mean, you
Hmm.
could, but it wouldn't be very good.
First time I
Pathfinding on
completely
procession.
misunderstood rats, and my deck was just rats in the end.
Yeah, rats is not good. Um, Pathfinding on procession looks strong. Actually,
Oh yeah, processions.
it looks so cracked. You just do proc bridge, proc proc bridge. Go insane.
Would be nice to see that.
Yeah. Someone opened Conclave. Mahowrath, Conclave Mask. Russ opened Rats. Which
Rats.
doesn't. I don't know about
Do you
touching Rats.
proc the reds then? But it still gains you
It
reds,
gains you
right?
2
So it
Rats.
gains you 2 reds, so
And
that.
I'm not that
Oi.
excited about
Oh, you can mask,
Chester.
right? You can trash them with mask.
Mm-hmm.
I was just confused. How you want to get rid of these reds? Okay, we see the procession reds thing, I guess.
I don't know that Procession
You,
Rats is a trap, but it is this early.
what does it mean, a trap?
It's just like you're like, ooh, that's pretty good, and then it's just terrible.
Ah, okay.
Trap. It's a
It
trick.
gains you a lot of reds, so it's.
Yeah, it's
I don't
terrible.
know if you can't. I know you don't have a red to pass with the mask or to
Well,
trash.
you will. You will. You'll have plenty of rats to pass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's gotta be.
The question is, do you still have a deck before you only have reds?
Pathfinding on Conclave.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we see a second masquerade. That makes sense to me.
Oh no. This turn for Russ.
Procession the reds. Only plays
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the Crystal Torture. Yeah.
Russ doesn't even tempt fate. He was like, nah, I'm just gonna play this torture. Yeah, that shuffle could have gone better. But that's what happens when you go for rats.
Yeah. And if you even proc the reds.
I mean, really, the end game of this board is just Procession Bridge. So the sooner they can get to that, better.
Yeah. Um,
You know,
I
despite
wonder if he's
sorry.
going to procession the reds again.
Oh, for sure. There's no doubt.
I mean, he can happily take all the curses to, so he has lots of trashing, lots of stuff to trash.
Yeah.
And for Mahu, what's the plan? I just didn't realize what the deck is doing so far.
I mean, it looks like Russ's deck's doing a lot, but it's gonna really quickly fall apart, especially with only one proc.
It's a bit scary.
Yeah.
It's really scary.
Mahowrath needs to get into a position where he can do proc bridge multiple times. So I think that starts with getting a bridge here, which Aku said
Mm-hmm.
right as I was thinking
Yeah.
it, actually. It feels like a bridge
And you
to
need
me.
more uniques for the conclaves. I
Kill
think
this
that's
lucky
also.
coin. Kill the lucky coin. I don't like lucky coin. Silver is the enemy. Apparently, Russ disagrees. But
Hmm.
it might be wrong to kill lucky coin. But
Okay, he has still 5 reds.
my hate for silver will not be satiated. Okay, I see a bridge.
I mean, as Russ, you happily take the curses, right?
Yeah, you're very happy to take curse.
Yeah.
Here you go, buddy. Have a curse.
Mm.
All right. Proc fool or proc. I think I almost want a Fool, because I can just proc the Fool into a 4 cost, which would be a bridge or a proc. Masquerade's probably just the better option, but I kind of like Fool.
The piles are really running low here, so
They are, but
curses will run soon, I guess. And we have only 2 torturers, 5 masquerades and conclaves, 9 reds. This could be gone fast.
ooh, this shuffle trigger is a little bit suspect. That duchy is
Okay, we see a duchy.
that's a weird duchy. I don't like that duchy. Like, where's the third pile? Russ is the only one with rats.
Conclave, masquerade, I don't know. Could be something like that. Or even rats if they
It would be rats.
keep on playing rats.
The cursed torturer rats is the pile. Russ is just trying to rush the piles at this point, which I guess makes sense.
I think so. Is Maho just going for province here?
Yeah, I don't love it, but I think you have to take a province
Oh,
there.
it takes a torturer. Okay.
Yeah, that was a.
It feels a bit risky, but
that was just bad, actually. Now Russ can
it's
just end the
risky.
game if he draws enough of his rats. It's just over. King's Cash, yeah. I don't know when that happened. I'm really surprised by that. I guess King's Cash on
It's your
pouch?
turns.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I think it was 2 turns ago or something where he bought the King's Cash.
I didn't even notice anyone bought King's Cash. My mind just refused to accept. Well, I mean, whoa. Why don't we just buy province there, is Russ?
What?
If we're gonna rush down with the rats, I would have just bought province there. Okay.
Yeah, you can pass the curse.
Yeah.
What did the Pathfind draw him? A bridge? Nice.
Yeah, because
Play
now
bridge and conclave on. How much money is that? He needs a duchy and. Is there a win for Mao here? I wonder.
no, I don't think so. You'd need to King's Cash the pouch.
Yeah. Do you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have to. You need.
You need 2 for the buys, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, reds could autopile, but I don't know if you still have a deck after that.
I don't know what this.
I can't double. Okay.
This has to be province duchy.
Yeah, it must. Yeah, I agree.
Just max score. Like, please don't hurt me, Russ.
Why don't you
Type
take
B.
a silver here?
Conclave is interesting. Oh my god, what a dud from Russ. Man, I'm telling you, Mahowrath is getting all the goddamn breaks today. What? Russ could have just ended it here, probably, with like the right draw, and instead it's just a dud. Oh, and another dud too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mahowrath, you lucker. Oh my god.
It's not enough right now, right? Or
No,
can I
it's
count?
not
9.
You
The
just
third
buy.
unit 13.
You just buy duchy.
Yeah.
Because you don't know that Russ is gonna die.
Yeah, you can't know that. Yeah.
No.
So interesting games. So weird sometimes. Look at this turn. Gains a jester.
I mean, yeah, they don't want to gain the torture.
Yeah.
That would be like seating. Yeah, this game is insane. Oh my god. If Mahowrath no. The rats would have drawn the province first, I think. Dude, this game is giving me. I already had a headache before this stream started. This game is giving me a second headache. And not because they're misplaying. I'm just like, the amount of stress in this game is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the Dominion equivalent of a Russian roulette. It's like.
Has to gain all the jesters there. Oh wow.
Headache on top of another headache, yeah. Like a headache hat.
Just passwords. Rats exchange is going on here.
Yeah. Rats X? Like the Forex exchange? The no, that was stupid. That was stupid. Foreign exchange. Saying Forex exchange is like saying foreign exchange exchange. So dumb. Yeah. I don't. Oh my god. Alright, well, Russ should win it. This should be it. Except it's not. It's still not? Wait. Oh,
It
no, it
is.
is. It is.
Okay.
It is. I
Yeah.
forgot. Proc. I forgot proc.
Yeah. What a
Oh
game.
my god. That
Reckless Steward.
rats won? That's insane. I
Yeah,
was super
it
unlucky,
is.
but I mean, Russ was super unlucky too. Like, everyone was kind of super unlucky that game. Reckless Steward is a better chapel. Um, no. It's a worse chapel.
But it's still faster crushing than Catapult, so
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is just Carpenter Stewart, though. Like, both players didn't even think. Is
yeah.
No village here? I don't see a village.
No, there is none. The draw is great. Trashing is good.
Wait. Mahowrath doesn't trash at all and instead just elects for a deck. Interesting. I don't hate it. I do like it. So,
Then is nice. It's
the
a nice
Mahowrath
card.
is definitely saying, like, I prefer Econ to trashing here, and Russ is like, there, I'm just going trashing. So I wonder which one.
That's a huge trash here.
I kind of like Mahowrath's.
Okay. It is.
I would just take a Skull
But would
Gold.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Alchemists don't excite me in the slightest.
And you have good additional draw, you have better
Yeah.
draw.
There's just no
with
reason to go.
Den and Wolves. I feel like I want to add Wolves at some point.
No, I don't think.
Don't you want the buy?
Oh,
I mean, there is
maybe it's
different
kind
buy,
of
but
it's kind of tricky actually. Um, maybe at some
on the
point,
dance.
want a wharf maybe, but Den of Sin's doing a good enough job of that. There is Skulk for buy. I do see eventually getting a wharf, but not like excited.
I want these carpenters. Just another Den.
Yeah, it could be pirate. Well, I think it's just done. It's not time for pirate yet. Stowaway plan from Russ. I like how both players are going for like a different thing. I think Mahowrath is just very ahead. My feeling.
These are completely different decks.
Yeah.
I don't know what's better, but three carpenters feels a lot to me.
Like once the dens are gone, Mahowrath doesn't really have an incentive to get more orange cards, while Russ is kind of locked into getting orange cards, which makes his stowaways worse than the dens.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, Russ is less thin. It's kind of funny because he was the one more aggressively trashing, whereas Mahowrath was going more like just buying a bunch of uh dens and drawing and five
Yeah,
trashing. This is a pretty bad turn for Mao as well. The
it is. Yeah.
potion, I'm not in
Why
love
do you want a potion?
to get alchemist. I mean, that's.
Yeah, but why do you want alchemist is the better question. That's true.
I mean, at this point, I don't hate it. It avoids the stowaways. I can see it. I don't think I hate it. Seems alright to me.
What do you want to trash with your carpenters when one pile is empty?
Oh, another bad turn from Mahowrath as well.
Yeah, it's not a great list.
Yeah. Um. The Carpenters aren't doing all that much anymore. I mean, you can use them to gain silver later, which is pretty good. I definitely like them. Silver. Let's take another den here.
I think so.
All right, Russ, what are you cooking?
Mm.
See what you're cooking. So we're presumably gaining a silver here with a carpenter.
With the second one. I mean, it doesn't matter. You just have to trigger your stowaways.
Hmm.
Another
I
school.
don't.
Okay.
I don't love this order. Russ is going to trigger the shuffle. Okay, it
He
doesn't.
isn't. Okay.
Okay,
We see a pirate.
seems alright. Okay, suddenly Mahowrath's deck looks a lot worse, and I'm not sure what happened, but
Yeah.
he went from looking really solid to just suddenly like it's just been like 3, 4 bad turns in a row.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where Mahowrath went wrong. Something definitely went wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe Mahowrath didn't aggressively enough. Third Carpenter was very
Yeah, that
terrible. Okay,
okay, let's see a province here.
province? Really?
Hmm.
Why are we provincing already? I guess with Pirate you can gain golds, and then the Carpenters are going to be remodels soon. Then you can just
And
remodel.
then you remodel your stowaways, or what do you do then?
You would remodel your golds you
Those
gain with
skulks.
Pirate Province, I guess.
Oh, you can do that, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably,
Pirate
yeah.
and Skull.
That makes sense.
I don't like the province. Feels early. Like it's. I don't know.
Hmm.
My intuition just tells me. I'm just not at all afraid to just swing here. Um. Oh, I would have trashed the Skulk and Hopper. Might see an undo here. Mahowrath probably forgot. Yes. I just want
Envious.
I just
Yeah.
want another Flying Steward is.
Hmm.
I just want hands. Cannot build. Yeah, you can. I think you could build a double province easily. Like Russ is already almost.
Trashes the skulk, that's not too bad.
Now you can't do double province consistently, but you could at least like 2 turns because you can buy a province, buy something else, crash a gold province. You could do like a Skulk province buy, province
Okay,
gain.
now the carpenters are remodels.
Yeah. Now Carpenters are really bad if you have 3 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mahowrath is just complete. Like this game's already over. Like
that's it.
this is
Yeah. Hmm.
you almost have to trash some move terminals here. Maybe Mahowrath just trashes all of them
The
except for the one
skulks.
Carpenter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty feels bad, but gotta do something.
But how will Rust activate the stowaways now? Going for dance or
Yeah, that is definitely a way to do it. Dens absolutely work here.
I think that's better than WoW with all these terminal
Yeah.
parts.
You can Carpenter Skulk into Den. You don't trigger Pirate that way, but Pirate isn't all that important right now, I guess.
Oh yeah, but
I'd rather just buy a
the
province.
carpentering something to activate is a
Also,
good
just
way.
you also could just buy a cop, which you. Where'd the buy come from?
Why is
Oh,
it
from
gains a copper?
pawn. That pawn can be
Yeah, but why did you buy a copper?
to trigger Pirate. The Pirate gets a
Oh,
gold next
yeah.
turn.
Yeah, sure. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Mahowrath is just.
I completely forgot that that copper does it as well. I always
Oh,
thought it must be something else.
oh, this is
How can Maho come back here?
can't. This is
He's
about as.
already 3 provinces
Yeah, this is completely
behind,
over.
and you can't carpenter. I mean, you only have one carpenter left, but oh, also you can't play more carpenters in one
Yeah,
turn to remodel your gold. So
yeah.
Skulk into Den, I guess.
The alchemist stuff
Yeah,
was definitely too slow. Yeah, look, we already have double province.
yeah,
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
yeah. I think that's definitely.
Okay, now Mahowrath can start doing stuff. It's just too little, too late.
Yeah,
All right. Well, we got
too
it.
far behind at this point.
Yeah, it looks like a 3-3 result here, which is kind of insane.
It's just nice. Yeah,
Mahowrath had like what a 3-0 start and then just proceeded to lose the next three. A really nice
Yeah,
comeback from Russ. Really
yeah,
well
for
done.
sure.
'Cause there were definitely a couple moments
It was a
in
really
these games where I feel like the games could have gone either way, and they just didn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was some surprising endings. We saw different strategies in some of the kingdom, which is always nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't love the stowaway stuff, but Mahowrath,
It works out well.
yeah, Mahowrath kind of lost the plot somewhere, or maybe Russ's stowaway stuff was just really good. Um, I definitely underrate stowaway. I think
Yeah, me too.
feels like a J Nails kind of card. I feel like J Nails gets stowaway a lot, so
Yeah,
maybe I should get stowaway more. I need to check
they're
the
just
Dominion gain percentage. I'm gonna find out J Nails is like the lowest gain rate for stowaway out of the top
oh, that
players.
was in.
Alright, so we have a
Okay,
result.
that's it.
And that's it. We have
Yeah,
a
that
3-3
was.
result at the end. Um
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, Mahowrath, this is his first season ever in League. I don't know if anyone mentioned that. I found that out from
Mm-hmm.
The Bee before this recording even started. So this was a really nice first result for Mahowrath. So congratulations on your first game. And
Well done.
yeah, very interesting games for sure.
Yeah, it was a fun match. Nice to watch.
Yep.
Well played from both.
And
Impressive for a first season's match.
yeah, for sure. And yeah, I guess that's it. So
Yep.
see you all next time.